And welcome to the Sparks Show, where we got comedy, news, and two forgettable digs.
With Sparks.
You've got tiny wrists.
Pike.
Hates French toast and your children.
And you, the committee.
Yo, what up, fucker?
Subscribe now and become a committee member. Let's rock.
That's what I'm talking about.
More Pike.
Well, hello.
Oh, man.
How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good. I'm a little sleepy because you know what I did?
What's
You're going to
that?
be so proud. I was trying to find the best way to get a vaccine, and everything I found was like booked out, or, you know, you had to do, like, for me, it was an hour and a half drive. So I got all these tips from people, and they said, here's the deal. CVS opens it up at midnight. So you got to be there at midnight if you want to get one.
No way.
So we stayed up late, a bunch of late night owls.
Yeah.
Until midnight, logged in, and was able to get a appointment for this Saturday at my very local CVS. So I don't have to drive but 2 miles.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Saturday, getting vaccinated. That's great, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got the Pfizer.
Nice.
I know you and Greg said that was more for the ladies, but
No,
we'll see how it works on this gentleman.
That is not what I said. I did not say Pfizer was for the ladies.
Yeah, you did. You said it was for bitches.
Yeah, when you get the Pfizer shot, they hand you a Cosmo and a Us magazine and a People magazine where they like, would you like to wait, sir? Yes, I would. They give you a little mani-pedi while they're getting the vaccine shot up in you. No, I never said that. I said just by happenstance. All the women I knew got Pfizer and all the guys I knew got Moderna. That's all. That's all I was saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now you can say one of the dudes you know got the Pfizer.
Phized up, brah. I love it. Good for you. Getting the old vaccine. That's great, man. I'm happy for you. It's so like all this chatter about it. It's like blah, 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 vaccine. And then you get it and you're like, all right, that was it. Okay. It's like not, It's not a big deal. And you're like, oh, fuck. That took a lot of
Is it super quick? You just go in and out kind of?
Yeah, dude. It's like getting any other shot. Same exact thing. It's just go,
right.
boop. You know how I am with needles, dude. It was no big deal.
Yeah.
Like lightning fast, not a problem.
Okay. All right. Well, Saturday it is. I'm not like, I don't love that it had to be a Saturday, but, you know, it's a sacrifice you make.
Are you going in the morning or at night?
With 10:15, so that's like
Perfect.
mid-morning. Yeah, definitely fine. I was going to golf is the problem, so that's all right.
What a privileged life you lead. You got people. First of all, I was just reading an article about how Canadians are jealous of Americans and how many vaccines we're doling out now, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was just reading about that. And then I was reading a guy I used to work with. He just got married. His wife is from Japan. And her elderly Japanese parents haven't even been vaccinated yet. They're like, you know, old in a very modern country, and they're still waiting on their vaccine. And then here it's like, I was going to go golfing. Maybe I'll pass up getting the vaccine that the rest of the world is clamoring for. Jesus Christ. Not only that, it's a Pfizer vaccine. It's like probably the number one most requested vaccine there is. And you're like,
ooh, it's the good one.
Maybe I'll go golfing instead.
Well, okay, I'm not gonna go. I'm just saying it was like a thought. I had to do some scheduling, some rearranging. But I suppose I can get in there to the CVS quick. Maybe just on the way to the course.
Yeah. Well, you definitely want to keep moving your arm. That's what they say after you do it. Your arm will be sore. Like it'll be like,
Yeah.
oof,
Ooh.
a little sore.
Well, that could affect the swing.
Yeah.
No, all right. Well, how inconvenient, really. I was excited.
Wait, we've already answered
Now entering the Take Factory.
Mike's hot take on global pandemics. How inconvenient. Yes. How inconvenient. The whole last year and a half has been. Yes, absolutely. It's been
How dare they?
Yeah, how dare they? Absolutely. All right. Well, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here. It is a financial comedy show. So hopefully you're already having yourself some giggles. I know I am already because I'm laughing at this guy over here, non-financial advisor at Pike Taylor on all social media, also avid golfer and soon to be man with a sore arm, but that's about it. All right. So suck it up, all you pansy ass.
I'm thinking about dropping the radio from my Twitter handle and changing it to Pike Taylor Audio. What do you think of that?
Ooh. Pike
That seems to
Taylor
be the trend.
Media.
Yeah. I just don't want to pigeonhole myself into one specific medium.
Yeah. I agree with you. That's why I'm at Sparks Radio on all social media. So go ahead and give it the old follow if you could. And if you could rate and review, subscribe to the show or podcast, I would greatly appreciate it. I might even become aroused, but I don't want to say that publicly. But just know it's in the back of my mind when you do that. All right. So thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely. Look, we got a new segment we're going to be cooking up today on the show. So I'm looking forward to the new segment. But Pike, first, let me ask you this.
Okay.
How often do you spend time looking at the sunset?
Oh, boy. Just look at, like in awe or just like I see the sun set doing its thing? I don't know. Once a year?
Once a year?
No, I shouldn't say that. No, just for a moment, I'll acknowledge it if it's doing something cool, like add some cool colors. And I'll always make the comment, I'll look over to my wife and say, "Oh, look, honey, God's got his paintbrush out again." It's just, it's beautiful.
All right.
Which, of course, I'm totally kidding about. But
What
like
does your apartment face west or east?
no, it's like south. So, and there's buildings to the west. So, you don't see the sunset, but you see like the colors from it anyway. I don't know.
Gotcha.
I found at work the studio faces west, so that sun came up blazing in last night. Closed the blinds. That's really pointless information, but I give it once a month. I'll look at the sun and go, "Wow." How about you?
I'm in the basement all day, bro. I don't even know the sun exists out there. I'm just a little hermit. You know what, though? It's supposed to be in the 70s today, dude. Like 76 degrees here.
Really? Is it like Fargo where, it's 70s, but it's windy as piss? So
No.
you can't even enjoy it?
No.
Oh.
Although I was thinking about you yesterday and how people in Florida are like, if you don't like the weather, wait 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Because yesterday it was 68 degrees outside. And then in maybe 5 minutes, a cold front came through. It rained and it dropped to 48 degrees.
Jesus.
In like 10 minutes. It was the Cleveland Indians home opener yesterday. And it was 70 and like sunny and people were like, yeah. And then all of a sudden people are like in sweaters, like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, see, that's legit, dramatic weather.
Yeah.
People here, it's like, oh, just wait, it rains, and oh boy, what do we do?
Yeah. Just wait 15 minutes. You'll see a rainbow. Like that's a horrible weather phenomenon.
I'm finished. Hey, let me ask you this.
Oh.
What's your credit score? I know that's pretty personal information. You don't have to say. You can say, is it good or fair or excellent? Or because I assume, just knowing you, it's got to be near perfect, right? It's got to be really good.
Well, a perfect credit score, I believe, is it 820? What is a perfect credit score? I feel like it's 820.
Yeah, somewhere in 820 to 850.
Does it go all the way up to 850?
Maybe.
Let me look it up. Perfect credit score. I should know this.
All right, you gotta.
Yeah. It is 850.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah, 850. Wow. Let me just say, that was, you know what? I've started making the Dollar Llama graphic. So I would have fired off the Dollar Llama for you because you would have been like the Dollar Llama. I'm pretty impressed right now.
Oh,
you knew the credit score. Hey, look at this. The pizza is here. Pizza, long time no see. Pizza's back, and he's got a 780 credit score. Nice job, Pizza.
That's super
credit score,
good.
I don't know. Last time I checked, it was over 800. Last time I checked. I don't know what it is now. I don't, to be honest, I haven't.
Well, I don't care beyond that. That's all I need to know. It's very good.
Yeah. I have what they call golden credit. So it's like when you start dipping above the 800s, it doesn't matter anymore. Actually, I don't even think I believe 720 is great credit. So like Pizza, you have great credit. And then over 820, maybe it's known as golden credit, which means that they want to loan you money because historically you've been very good at paying back. So I don't think it matters. I think anything over 750, you're pretty much good to go. It's not like you get any better rates or anything like that. Like obviously you got good credit, man. Over 750.
Okay.
Something like that.
Well, good for you.
780.
I shouldn't be surprised.
What do you got?
Very good.
What's your credit score?
Mine is very good. Especially considering there was a time like not that long ago where I had to, I couldn't rent in certain apartments.
Yeah. I get that.
It was it was bad. Mostly because of a DVD, a Home Alone DVD that had gone to collections after the store shut down. It was in years, and of course I'm moving all over. I never really was notified about it that I know of. They're probably sending letters to the places I just previously had lived. Yeah. And I'm not. I'm in early 20s, not forwarding my mail, not giving a shit. So it took a long time to recoup from that, but I think we're there. I think we're in that mid 700s.
That's good.
Last time I checked.
That's all you need, dude. Over 750 is excellent credit, says Pizza. All right, well, there you go, Pizza. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I just want to be able to, like rent fucking anything if I need to, or buy it. My God, I could buy some things even.
Yeah. We'll do an episode on credit cards and credit usage and all that kind of stuff because I know they want you to keep your credit usage down. I believe it's under 30% of your credit limit. If you are using under 30% of the credit available to you and you pay it off in full every month, I think that's the fastest way to build your credit score. That way, they look at something, it's called credit utilization, and you want to keep that as low as possible. You don't want to close out cards or anything like that. You just want to pay off that shit and then move on. But we could do a whole episode on that and credit.
I think we should.
Credit cards and all that. That's a good idea. Yeah, we absolutely should. But today, though, are you done? You finished?
I'm all wrapped up.
All right, good. All right, there you go. Today, we're going to be doing a new bit, a new segment I'm looking forward to. And we're going to need your help. So shout out to the committee. We're going to be looking for you to send in some videos of yourself so we can build like a little a segment intro for this. Because I think this one's going to stay. It seems broad enough. It seems like it's like a wide enough topic that we can shove a bunch of shit in here. So I'm really looking forward to what you come up with. So shout out to the committee. If you're here and you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe over there, youtube.com/MarksRadio, youtube.com/MarksRadio. And then, of course, you can always give us a rating and review over there on Apple Podcasts. Dude, I've been asking for them. I've been pleading for them. And we're starting to get some in over there. 5 stars over on Apple Podcasts. And then, of course, if you can say whatever you want. That's great. We'll just read your review back here on the air. So that's our plan. We'll do that in a segment called Comment Investing, but we need either comments on the YouTube videos or we need reviews over on Apple. All right. That's the comments and reviews that we're looking for, and we'll read back during Comment Investing. So, here we go. Pizza says you can do Pizza says you can do a segment on Home Alone just for Pike.
Yeah, I could do an hour on how you shouldn't forget to return Home Alone.
God damn it, Pike. Only you would go into like a financial crisis because you didn't return a DVD to a store that doesn't exist anymore. Like, come on.
Oh, it was, yeah. Boy, when I found out years later, I had a good laugh about it.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah.
Absolutely brutal. All right, well, let's get to the segment here because I want to move things along. We don't have a name for it. I mean, the working title is It Investing? Which is the most bland, basic, horrible, generic name for a segment of all time.
One thing it does have going for it is you know exactly what it is, which there's something to say about that.
Very true. That's true. So the segment, Is It Investing? We want you to either jazz up the name or come up with the intro. Film yourself coming up with the intro for this segment. And then what we're going to do is we're going to play your video on the show. We'll have the committee vote, and then you'll be built in to this segment that hopefully we do a lot. I'm thinking at least once a week. Maybe it's a couple times a week. Who knows? Maybe it goes gangbusters and we end up doing it every single day. I'm not sure, but you can be on this show. We want you to be a part of the show. So come up with a name for this segment. Let's do the segment, Pike. And then what we'll do is we'll plead for videos and stuff from the committee here after we're done. All right. So working title,
Perfect.
Is It Investing? It's simple. The bid is this. Pike, you and I have to decide whether or not this is considered investing on the show. I came across this. It is brilliant. This is from the Wall Street Bets subreddit, and let me read it to you here. Okay. The subject is, I'm about to YOLO my 800,000 life savings on Starbucks gift cards. What are the tax implications? Hey, Wall Street Bets, I'm going to invest my life savings into Starbucks gift cards because I think the dollar is going to go down. I plan to sell them in a couple years and make an absolute killing. What are the tax implications of doing this? What kind of investment vehicle are Starbucks gift cards anyway? My polyamorous girlfriend says they're almost similar to bearer bonds, which makes sense. Does that tie their value to Starbucks capitalization? So there you go. That's the Wall Street Bets. Dude's going to YOLO his 800 grand life savings into Starbucks gift cards. Is it investing?
Also, I was wondering, with polyamorous, that means he's got multiple girlfriends. So that's like another fun little detail of this question.
His girlfriend has multiple boyfriends and girlfriends, right? His polyamorous girlfriend. Yeah.
So he's just one of many?
I think he's one of many. Yeah.
Oh wow. Yikes. Okay, now back to the Starbucks.
Yeah.
To be honest, it seems ridiculous. Obviously.
Yeah.
I don't think maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it is brilliant.
Okay, so let me explain the premise of what I think he's getting at, because here on the show we've talked a lot about inflation, right? All these stimulus packages going out into the country. Everyone's getting free cash. We haven't gotten that much free cash as citizens, but there's a lot of citizens. There's a lot of citizens. So when you're putting in, I don't know how much they've put in by now. They probably put in damn near $5 trillion of just injecting straight cash into the economy, which is a lot of fucking money. So they're saying, inflation's going to rise. The value of the dollar is going to go down. So this dude is essentially trying to short the dollar by attaching it to Starbucks, because Starbucks should increase their prices, right? They should.
Yeah, you would imagine.
They're going to try to stay in front of inflation, right? So what he's doing is he's saying, look, if I buy Starbucks gift cards, these things should be worth more than the dollar. As the dollar drops, these gift cards should be worth more money. So essentially, that's what I think he's saying. I don't understand how that works because if you buy $800,000 in Starbucks gift cards, then your Starbucks can always change their prices. Like the cup of a coffee is going to go up if the value of the dollar goes down. So if the dollar's worth less because of inflation, then your cup of coffee, instead of being $5, is going to be $6, $7, $8. And that means that your Starbucks gift cards are just worth the same amount as the fucking dollars you bought it for. I don't understand. Unless it's like, hey, here's a free cup of coffee gift card.
I don't think that is, though. I think it's just $800,000 of gift cards. In that case, nobody's gonna buy them for more.
Right.
If anything, they're gonna like, oh, I'll cut you a deal. I'll pay $700,000. And first of all, nobody's gonna fucking buy that many. You're gonna have to sell them individually, in which that would be just an absolute lifetime of work trying to sell off these gift cards. Because who would buy one from a stranger? It's like, no, I'll buy one at the checkout line.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hilarious, dude. Hilarious. Are you a big gift card guy?
I like to usually have a few in my wallet that I forget about and they're probably expired or have no money on them.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with gift cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
Me too, dude. The exact same way. And you know what? Those fucking companies, that they're like, yeah, all these people, they either forget about the gift card or they don't spend the entire amount. There's always like some change left on them. And they're just pocketing that money, dude. No wonder they want to peddle these gift cards, because they know you either lose them, forget about them, or you don't even spend the full amount. So they're like, it's just profit to us. Bastard.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, though, I do have is I did a radio broadcast at a dildo store, a sex shop, adult lingerie boutique, all of those things. And they gave me, just for being there, they're like, hey, here's $50 worth of dildo money. Come back anytime. And you know what I did? I never went back.
See?
Yeah, 50 whole bucks. What?
They knew it, dude.
Look at yeah. I mean, even if you're just going to get some oils or some lubricant, you got to at least spend it.
Yeah, you got to just spend it. That's the thing. Gift cards must spend. Absolutely. This is Pizza's now asking, how are they going to cash out a fucking gift card? I agree with you, Pizza. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying the exact same thing. How does this even work? Yeah. All right. Pizza's very excited about your dildo story. All right. So there you go.
Oh, good.
Is it investing, Pike? What do you think? Go for it.
I don't see it as an investment. I don't. I think this guy's got bigger issues because he's one of 15 dudes screwing his girlfriend. Potentially more. I don't know. No, I don't think it's smart. I don't think I don't think, the worst thing that could happen is Starbucks goes under, which doesn't seem likely. I don't see coffee going anywhere. The people's need to go get coffee.
Yeah.
But it's just that I don't see just based on the sessions we've had here, I feel like there are a couple better options to do with your money.
I agree. Well, are you a coffee guy? Are you like a
I'm
snob?
drinking coffee right now.
I know, but I don't. A snob? Are you a coffee snob?
No, I don't do like the Starbucks. A, because the line's too fucking long. And B, it's because like when I got into coffee, I told myself, if you're gonna get into this crazy game, you're A, not gonna pay a bunch of money for it, and B, you're not gonna get fat or drink a bunch of calories because of it either. So I drink straight black coffee that's either free at work or 98 cents at the 7-Eleven. So yeah, no, I don't. I mean, I'll treat myself, but I only drink black coffee. I don't want any flavor at all except coffee.
Does black coffee have any calories or no?
There's like 5 in a cup.
Okay.
So
yeah. So it's
essentially
whatever.
0.
Yeah, gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know. Wow.
How about you?
Dude, I like how you went in. You're like, okay, look, I'm going to get addicted to coffee. So while I do this, I got to do this the best way possible.
Exactly. Is when I started doing the morning show. Like, so my schedule, I'm like, there's no way I can't start drinking coffee. But I'm not, at that time, I'm like, I can't afford to be buying it every day. So yeah, that's what I did.
I love it. I love it. I wonder if people go in the same way about, actually, you know what? I did read about one dude who went in the same way with heroin. He's like, look, I'm going to get addicted to heroin. Okay. But I'm doing it the best way possible. Like, he was even, they were like, what? He was filming a documentary about heroin. And he goes, I think the best way to direct this documentary is to be also addicted to heroin. So I'm going to get addicted to heroin. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to become unaddicted to heroin. And then I will be able to film this documentary better. This is a true story. I'm not kidding. This is a real thing. So
unbelievable.
He was filming the documentary, then started to do heroin, got addicted to heroin, became addicted to heroin, and then proceeded to stay addicted to heroin for a very long time until like a year or two later. He then had to go to rehab and like ruin his life and did this whole thing and eventually made the movie about it, which is pretty, makes the movie more riveting. So in a way, he was correct.
But yeah, wow.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Pretty impressive.
I thought you were going to say he died.
No, he didn't die. Boy, what a documentary that would have been. I'm going to go with not investing on this one. This is not an investment. Okay. And then, of course, that guy who directed the heroin movie, heroin was an investment. He invested in himself. Okay. I'm done.
I'm finished.
You got one? Is it an investment?
I should have one. How about this? Let's say I just came across $10,000. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to purchase.
You're just making
Pokemon
this up.
cards.
You're just making this up on the
No,
fly.
I'm not. I have this written down. My browser wouldn't open.
Nobody goes like this, and you have to purchase.
I forgot what I had written down. I got a whole paragraph.
You're
here.
totally making this shit up right now.
No, come on now. Okay, here it is. Now it's popped. Now it popped up.
Prepared.
It's prepared. It's right here on my sheet. I have just come across $10,000. Okay, and I think my best bet is purchasing Pokemon cards, collector's items, and selling them off years from now. What are your thoughts on that? Is that investing?
Is it investing? Oh, man.
Nobody talks about the value of Pokemon cards.
They have gone up, but not all of them. But they have gone up.
You get a couple fucking holographic Charizards in there. Some Holly Charies. Oh, God.
Did you have one of those as a kid? My brother did.
Yeah.
He bought it for like $20 back when he was a kid. Now it's like, I don't know. Aren't they like $100,000 or some shit?
Jesus. I bet I got one. I bet it's at home somewhere. I'll never forget the day I got it because that was like the crown jewel. Like if you got the holographic Charizard. And it was just another day. And granted, my mom would buy me these packs every time we went to the store. Every time we left the house, she would buy me a pack of Pokemon cards. Very spoiled. But I'll never forget the day I opened that pack up and it's like, man, it's like I got the freaking golden ticket.
You just got it in the wild? Like you didn't have to, you just, no way.
Yeah, I'm like, Bulbasaur, fucking Squirtle, and I just saw that little reflection, and I was like Willy Wonka, or whatever the kid's name is, Charlie, the day he got that golden ticket.
Yeah. Wow, unreal. All right, so here it is on eBay right now. They're going for this one's $728.
That would be nice. I gotta go see it, but it's got to be in mint condition. I'm sure, right?
Yeah. Look at this one. This one's for $1,200. Woo! Unreal. This one's
mine for sure
foil.
has like ketchup on it.
Oh yeah. It still probably goes on for something. There you go, dude. Wow, $1,200. This one's $1,500. Jesus Christ. Rare Pokemon card, near mint ++ / mint. Unbelievable. Wow, unreal. I'm gonna go with not an investment. You're fucking $100,000 and Pokemon cards, not investing. That is not an investment.
Okay.
Not even like an investment outside of money. That's not an investment in your sex life. That's not an investment in your personal life. That's not, you got $100,000. You're going to blow it on Pokemon cards. Fuck that. You better be so rich. That's insane, dude.
What about at a $10,000, by the way? What do you think I could at the dildo store from earlier? What do you think would be the benefit of that?
I definitely think it's an investment in your sex life. We have Pizza saying invest in dildos over here. You have you got a lot of people. I don't think you know what? Maybe it's not an investment financially because I don't think the used dilly market is very good. I don't think people like that stuff. That's more of like ironically, it's what they call virgin plastic. It's created and never be used again. Just created once. So
really,
yeah, I would.
Now they're making them out of glass. Have you heard of these? Yeah, it's like glass dildos.
I did.
So I don't know what the resale is on those, but
it's like space glass, isn't it? It's like NASA astronaut glass.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. From space. Well, I'm finished.
All right. There you go. There it is. All right. So, committee.
I'm finished.
The only way this segment is going to keep getting better is if you invest in it yourself. So what we need to do is we need you to film yourself saying what the segment is. And we're going to play that as an intro for the segment. The working title, you can name it whatever you want. Okay? It can be named, Is It Investing? You can take that title, make it the exact same if you want. You can just invent your own new title, but film yourself saying it. And then what I need you to do is to DM me on Instagram at Sparks Radio on Instagram, a video of yourself saying whatever you think the segment title is called. All right. And what we'll do is we'll play that as an intro. If you want, we'll put a little graphic on it. We'll put some sound effects on it. It'll be, think of it like, I don't know. The rectum one, right?
Guess what's up my rectum?
Guess what?
Guess what's way up there?
Way up there, baby.
Oh, you'll never guess. You'll never guess. So I got a clue. Yes, I got a clue.
Could be something like
for
that,
you.
right? It doesn't have to be a song.
It's a riddle,
It could be
baby.
a song. It could be amazing if it was
Life's
a song.
biggest
That would
mystery,
be cool.
the
It could be
unknown.
anything. All right. So it could be, is it investing? You can call it buy these dillies. Is it a dilly investment? You can just call it whatever you want. I don't care. Just make it fun. Have some fun doing it and DM it to us. And what we'll do is we'll put it in on the show and we'll all vote. We'll put it to a vote over there on the old Patreon page.
Patreon.com/Sparks Radio.
That's right. Members of the Elevated Committee on up that will vote for their favorite, absolute favorite intro to Is It Investing? All right. So come up with the intro. We want to see your fucking beautiful face on this show more often. So let's do it, man. Make it happen. Shout out to the
Can't
Patreon
wait to see what they come up
members,
with.
too. Say it again.
They've never let us down. I can't wait to see what they come up with.
Dude, the intro of the show is super dope, all right? And that's because we worked in a lot of the committee on it. So let's make it happen. Send it in at Sparks Radio on Instagram. DM me your video. And if you're still confused, I'll put a video up today talking about it. All right, let's get to the news that matters.
Yes, this is the news that matters. Yes, this is the news that matters.
Holy shit.
Well, it's finally happened, okay? We've heard plenty of times babies being born with one, okay? We've even heard of them being born with two. But for the first time in human history, a baby in Iraq has been born with 3 penises.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It's a condition they refer to as triphalia. Now, diphalia, that occurs 1 out of every 5 to 6 million births. There's people walking around all over the place with double penises. But now, this poor little baby, or maybe not poor, I don't know, however you view it, the first person documented with 3 of them. The triple threat. All right. Now, only one of them, they say that this baby, who's now 3 months old, by the way, only one can be called a quote, true penis, since the other ones don't possess like the urethra. They don't have any normal function. They're just hanging there.
No.
But, yeah.
Oh, no.
So what do you think? Do you think does he could get the other ones removed?
Yeah, you gotta. If they don't do anything, they're just hanging down there like a
What if they did do
turkey gullet. Dude, can you imagine, man? It looks like he got like little dreadlocks hanging off. You know, you look like one of the dudes one of the twins in the Matrix. He's just got like dreads hanging down from the side of your dog. No way, dude. You pull down your pants, you look like Snuffleupagus when you're older. There's no way. You got that like No.
It's just like a squid.
Yeah. It looks like 2 walrus tusks hanging down there. I can't even imagine.
What's just the amount of explaining you would need to do if you ever get a girl home?
No, you can't do it, dude. That's awful. You can't do it. You got to get those things cut off.
What's the best way to do that then? Like, would you tell them before you got to that point? Like at the bar, would you whisper to them, "Hey, just so you know, I got a triple dick."
Hey, yeah,
or do you,
just
like,
so you know,
risk it and wait
below
till you
my
get 'em
pants
home?
looks like the villain from Pirates of the Caribbean. Get out of here. No, what do? You go to a doctor and you get them cut off. Never to speak of it again. No one's going to see the scars. Everything's so wrinkly and weird down there anyway, man. You don't want that.
That's a good point. you can do some camouflaging with like, the hair.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta look. It would be wrong. First of all, I hope they didn't release this kid's name. Okay, I hope they're not like,
Oh, they did.
Oh, come on. Now, anytime this guy's going to get Googled for his entire life, he's going to be like the one and only Triple D up in here. You know?
Mm-hmm.
This dude's hitting third base. He's hitting triples his whole life. Whenever he goes in for a job interview, they Google his name. Yeah, he's like the human sprinkler. No, this is awful. This is the worst thing.
Yeah, you got to change your name. Or embrace it, because there's probably a market for it. Like in weird fetish porn sites.
Don't embrace it. Don't embrace it. They don't work, dude. This would be a different conversation if they worked, okay? They don't work. It's like you got fingers hanging down there.
Yeah, essentially. Well, they're more useless than that even. I can't think of a single situation where it'd be like, oh, thank God I had 3.
Yeah, I do. That's awful. I feel bad for this kid. I feel bad that they published his name. That's horrendous. You got to change your... Dude, the kid's got to change his... The parents, get that taken care of right now. 2, while you're in there, get him circumcised, okay? Just do it all one and done, okay? You don't go in for heart surgery and not also take a look at the lungs while you're there, okay? It's right there. Just check it out, right? Take out the... You're already taking the trash out. You might as well take the recycling out as well, okay? You're dragging both cans to the street. You're already making one trip, doing everything. Get the get the hood clipped, all right? And then change the kid's name. This is what you have to do, okay? It's your fault. It's your DNA coursing through this little beautiful baby's body that mutated into, what looks like narwhal tusks coming out of this dude's dong. Let's take care of this. Awful. Change his name, clip the top, and then remove the sides. It's like I'm describing a haircut.
Yeah, what are we doing today? I blame this is from the Jerusalem Post, which otherwise a respectable track record, but publishing the baby's name, Bush League.
Yeah.
Come on. I would expect more out of Jerusalem.
Yeah.
Historically.
Yep.
Anyway.
Exactly. I mean, boy, that's a bad look for that kid. I feel bad. They should have kept that name anonymous. Come on. That should be international law. You don't print the baby's name unless it's like good news. Unless it's like this child saved another child's life, because they're going to be on the internet forever now, man. You don't want to be known as triple dick. That's not good.
Well, that's how they were when, the Jesus was born in Jerusalem. They were they were all about that. Like,
spreading that name
Jesus
around.
Was born. Guess where? That's right.
Right
That's
here,
us.
baby. Right here.
They hadn't even toweled him off, and they already had the billboard erected when you drive into town. Home of the birth of Jesus.
Yeah, before that, it was home of the world's largest rocking chair. Boy, what an upgrade. And they're like, boy, the Son of God? Now we've cornered the market. Suck on that. Baker, California, home of the world's largest thermometer. They really went for the gold on that one, by the way.
The thermometer?
No, Jerusalem. They're like, look, every city has its thing, okay? Every city's the home of whatever. Cleveland, birthplace of rock and roll, right? That's like the moniker here where rock and roll was invented, which is just the term rock and roll was invented here. But
I was going to say it.
Yeah. Slavery really invented rock and roll, if anything. It definitely wasn't Cleveland, Ohio, but we really kind of cornered that market. However, every city needs a moniker, and Jerusalem was not going to be outdone by anyone. I could imagine the city council of Jerusalem was like, guys, we need something, okay? Tourism numbers are dropping left and right. What do we have? How about home of the best sandals? Okay, first of all, not bad. Everybody wears sandals. It's 0 AD. So sandals are really big here.
It's still pretty subjective, though. The best sandals. Who's to say?
That's a good point. We need to go right for something that can not be disputed at all.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got? Oh, I know. I've got it.
Oh. What do you got?
The Son of God.
That's it.
Nailed it. No one's ever going to dispute God and who is the actual Son of God.
No,
this is it.
It's cannot be argued.
I mean, he was born right down the street in a barn. Why wouldn't we capitalize on that? Why wouldn't we jump all over that? That sounds like it. We can make T-shirts. There should be a billboard. You're riding your camel by on the Camel Freeway or whatever. It's gonna be great. It'll be everyone's gonna pull over to see where the Son of God was born. And
I like
scene. Yeah, that one really fizzled off there at the end, didn't it? That one really fucking died.
No, I liked hearing about the tourism of Jerusalem.
Yes,
the
exactly.
board meetings.
All right, look, that's it for the show. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Hey, shout out to Pizza. Thanks for being on there for the live show. You can always watch this thing live as we do it every single day. YouTube.com/SparksRadio, 8 a.m. Eastern is when we end up doing it. So make sure you're jumping on there. If you really want to help out the show, tell a friend about it. Send them this episode. Be like, these dudes are talking finance and comedy. It's a fun one. Give them an old text. Send them this thing. And if you can, rate and review the show. Right now, though, we're asking you to send in your video for the intro for Is It Investing? Okay, that's a segment we want to do here on the show. DM it at Sparks Radio on Instagram. That's where I'm going to take them, compile them. We'll put it all up here on the show. We'll play them all back. We'll give it a couple weeks, right? Maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, week and a half, something like that. And then what we'll end up doing is we'll play those back here on the show. And we'll let members of the Patreon, oops, wrong one. We'll let members of the Patreon,
Patreon.com/SparksRadio,
vote for what should be the new intro for Is It Investing? All right, there you go. That's it. Follow Pike on all social media at Pike Taylor Radio. He might change his name. We might get a new handle.
We'll see if the handle's taken or not.
We'll see. Maybe you should just go with your name.
Come on now. Don't be ridiculous.
Why don't you just go with Pike Taylor Made? Then it's a golf thing.
Like the golf thing, yeah. That was my wedding hashtag.
Taylor Made?
Taylor made her my last name.
Oh, well, that's cool.
It was not. It was kind of like, like my friends made fun of me a lot. So, yeah.
All right. Any last words, Pike, before we dip?
No, just have a nice day, okay? Everyone.
Over, motherfuckers.